Alright, we just finished draining the water out. We're going to look down in the sump here. You'll notice at first I had the pump on this side of this wall here. After this side drained down, you need to lift the pump out and just put it over here on this side. And that is because of this divider, the water can't drain out that side. You have to drain each side. So after we have the sump drained, we're done with this pump. We'll go ahead, and normally I'm just setting it to the side quickly right now, but the way that you would want to put it up is you kind of store the power cord just hanging here on the side of this water tank. This black cord, this we keep off of the pump, and then we just drop the pump back down into this freshwater stock, and that's just how we store the pump. Keeps it wet, keeps the seals from drying out. Alright, so now that we have this drained, what we're going to do is we're going to take this sump. This is salt water here. What you'll want to do is you always want to test the salinity before you do pump the water in there. And we do have another video that goes over using the refractometer, so I'm just going to do it quickly here. But you take the refractometer and then you hold it up to light. Okay, we're at 35, perfect. If you ever needed to know salinity right here, it says ideal range 34 to 36, 35 is perfect. So yeah, then we'll just clean the refractometer off, put it up. So now all we do is this pump here, this plug is to the pump that's inside here. We'll unplug that, and then be aware, you know, again, that you're working with electrical while it's wet. You're going to just hold the tube right over here into the sump, plug it back up, and that's it. Then we just sit here, and what we're going to do is, and you want the tube to be running water into this side of the sump. You don't want to put it in the side with the main pump because of the wall. Then you just fill up that one side. But this side will drain over. The other side will not drain back. So that's what we want to do. You just want to pump the water back into the right side of the sump here. And you'll remember we made that line right here. So you're just going to fill the sump right back up to this line. And then after you have that there, you know, just turn the pump back off. Put store the tube back here in the can, and then you'll just go back and plug all the stuff back up that you unplugged, and then sit here a little while just to monitor to make sure all the water pumps back and that the overflows are still draining. Just sit here to make sure everything starts working correctly. One thing I would suggest is after you fill it up, the first thing that you'll want to plug back in is the main pump so that it'll start pumping the water back. And then maybe give it a while, and then start plugging the power heads back up, plug the protein skimmer back up, the reactors, all of that stuff there. And then, of course, where we're using water in the salt stock, another great thing to do before you leave, go ahead and pump some of this fresh water back in there, and then you'll have to use some of the reef crystal salt to dump in there. But we just want to replenish the water, the salt water stock, that way we have it when we need it. So that's pretty much it. This was video 2 of 2 for doing the water changes this way. If you ever have any questions, just reach out to us. Thanks so much.